Hey Forsyth, welcome to the Prowler, where we keep up with the news so you don't have to.
We're kicking off the new semester with many diverse things. This includes the 12 Courts of Christmas from basketball and ThesCon just getting back from their trip. Let's get more on that with Sydney.
Thanks, Bryce. The Thespian Club has been working hard this past week. Let's go check out what they did at ThesCon with Sophie.
Thanks, guys. Today I'm here with the sponsor of Thespian Club, Mr. Penton. How are you doing today?
I'm lovely. How are you?
I'm doing great. So I heard that Thespian Club, well, I was there, but went to ThesCon last week. What is ThesCon?
So ThesCon is an all-state convention where there's workshops. You can learn sword fighting, makeup. I saw people walking around with weird mustaches. There's acting classes. There's also great shows to watch. We got to see a mediocre rendition of Shakespeare, but we also got to see Mean Girls, the musical, which was amazing, and we got to watch The Glass Menagerie by Tennessee Williams. So shows, conference stuff with classes and yoga, a bunch of fun stuff.
That sounds so fun. When and where is ThesCon next year?
So next year it'll be in St. Louis. It's always the first weekend of January, so I'm sure they'll continue with that. So every 3 years it switches from Kansas City to St. Louis, so we're switching to St. Louis this next year.
That's so cool. How can I join ThesCon next year?
So if you want to go to ThesCon, you have to be part of Thespian Club, which just listen for the announcements. So you have to participate in our fundraisers for us to cover your trip to ThesCon. So if you want to join early so you can get those fundraisers going, then you have to just listen for those announcements. To become a Thespian member, there's a fee you have to pay, and then that saves you money in the long run. But just start showing up to the meetings, and we'll get you in.
That's so cool. Back to you guys.
Thanks, guys. It sounds like a lot of fun and hard work.
Over Christmas break, the basketball team took a trip to Kansas City. Let's hear more on that with Camden.
Thanks, Bryce. Over Christmas break, the basketball team traveled to Kansas City to participate in the 12 Courts of Christmas tournament. Let's see how that went with a player.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Tyler Strahan, a junior on the basketball team. Tyler, how are you doing today?
Real dandy today.
That's great to hear. So how do you guys think your season is going so far?
I think it's going pretty good. We've beat a lot of good teams, and I think we're 11-3.
That's pretty good. So I heard you guys went to 12 Courts of Christmas up in Kansas City. Kind of tell me how that went.
It went good. We played a real good team out of Iowa, Grandview Christian, and they were really good. And then we played Lexington, which was receiving state ranking votes, and we beat them by like 20.
Awesome. What ended up being your guys' record coming back from the tournament?
I think it was 7-3 after that game.
It's pretty good. What was your favorite part of being up in Kansas City with the team?
We went to the NCAA experience, and that was really fun. And then obviously the last game we played really good all together.
That's awesome. Thank you. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Carly. That's great to hear.
This week, Sophie, Abby, and Pace have a theatrical news segment for us. Let's go check it out.
Thanks, guys. We just made it to ThesCon.
ThesCon is a weekend where we come up to Kansas City and do workshops to get better at our craft. We do classes like dance, acting, and many more. We'll be going around showing you guys our experience. So let's go! At ThesCon, we got to walk around the beautiful city of Kansas City.
We got to watch a number of shows in the music hall.
We also got to look at some colleges at the college fair and see what they had to offer.
So a lot of the workshops we took were dance classes.
They were a great learning experience. Let's watch a couple of them. Thank you to Penton and our chaperones for taking the time out of their week to take us. And thank you to the school for letting us go on this amazing trip.
And thank you to Missouri Thespians for hosting ThesCon.
Back to you guys!
Thanks, guys. That was entertaining.
Well, that's all the time we have for this episode. See you next week. Remember, Forsyth,
Stay classy, not trashy.
Bryce, the basketball team traveled to Kansas City during Christmas break. To participate, that's a run on sentence.
Okay, so I just
Yes, I'm a feminist.
Participate in the 12 Courts of Christmas tournament. Let's see how that went with the player. That's a run on sentence.